All right, good afternoon, viewers.
Yeah.
We've got a very exciting match coming up. Very in-form Vincent Tate versus Phyl Wilkinson, otherwise known as the GOAT, for very good reason. And this should be quite the match. Best of 9, race to 5. Already some banter between Phil and Vince on the sideline there. So, yeah, both of them pretty good sports, and this is going to be interesting.
This is a best of 9, eh?
Best of 9 still, I believe. Yep. I don't think that will change until possibly the semis, but most likely the final.
Yeah, there's... Yeah, so Lee Hildred in the comments there. Cheers for that, Lee. Definitely appreciate the support throughout this week.
Right, so...
Yeah, well, Phil with the small ones, I believe, isn't it? And
yeah, off
very ugly.
off to a touchy start. Yeah. Where's that? So when I said this could be an exciting match, exciting in way of skills displayed, doesn't mean it's going to be a pot fest. Both these players very intelligent when it comes to the rules and their understanding of the rules. Wow, huge amount of side on that. Yeah, Vince Tate striking the ball extremely well. The inventor of the straight aim coaching system. Or coaching tour, I'm not sure exactly what he refers to it as, but yeah, very sharp player, and very interesting story. If you want to hear more about that story, you'll probably get a kick out of the interview that we did with him the other day, and learned a little bit more about Vince and his history in the sport. And yeah, I don't want to give too much away, but it's an interesting listen. So huge advocate for the sport, very involved with coaching and bringing up players. So, yeah, great work that he's doing within the sport to sort of solidify the future of future Kiwists. Right, well, here I am saying it's not going to be a pot fest, and he clears. So, okay, great start for Vince, and nicely executed.
Yeah, well, I think that podcast kind of episode will be coming out. So there's going to be a few coming out pretty soon. One probably on Sunday night, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think tomorrow night should be a good release date for one of them.
I just don't want to clash with all this national stuff going on, so we'll wait until just a little bit after and then put these... put it all out there for you guys to listen to.
We'll be looking to do a post Nationals review as well at some stage. Oh wow, bit of a glitch in the system that made that that brake look supercharged there. Yeah, we're still at the mercy of the internet and the speeds and the signals and bits and pieces. So yeah, we're not exempt from any issues, and we're not claiming to be perfect. So you may see the odd glitch here and there, especially when the balls are moving. More ones, rubs on the black. Yeah,
nice.
Good shot, good touch. Right, every ball's got a pocket. 5 would probably be deemed the toughest ball with the smallest window to get that in, but surely he'll address that.
Yeah, well, you could use the 4 to get onto the 5 and then do a back cut into the corner pocket, maybe. But I don't know.
Yeah,
Either or, it's
I
kind
think
of.
he's going to try and get up in the vicinity of that 4 now. Yeah. Yeah, gee. I think that couple of rolls too far there to dislodge the 5 or the 11. So he's got a slightly tougher cut on the 6, but he might be able to run 2 rails here and clip the 5. Okay. Vince has a bit of history in the snooker side of things as well. I'm not afraid of a long shot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
He's got a pretty good rub there.
Sorry, I take that back. That's fortunate. Not only has he left himself on the 6, he's messed up the 2 big ones there for Phyl. So,
sorry.
1-0 to Vince.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll just update those scores.
Yep, there we go.
Oh man,
Apologies. There we go.
well, hey, that is a nicely timed and cued shot. So what's he doing here?
Backspin here just to hit the side rail with
Bottom
the
right and
is.
draw it back. Oh no. Yeah,
I thought that was a riskier move because obviously the traffic's in the way there. But
just never know where it's going to rub to, do you? Well, this is where those snooker skills come in. This is not even a long shot in the snooker world. Oh, long enough to create a jaw though. Okay. Well, Phyl has a chance to work some magic. Well, we've mentioned it before. We've commentated on some of Phil's matches in the past, and really is a master of keeping things as simple as possible to increase those odds as much as he can.
Oh, is he looking at playing the 10 and trying to put the 14 over the black, maybe? After the 11.
Possibly, yeah, possibly. Yep.
I'll just see him look at that angle.
Yeah, no, that's a good call. That's a good call. There's enough gap there to run it down, but it still doesn't dislodge those 2 problem balls, right? Phyl just exhibiting the importance of maintaining an angle is such a crucial element. We'd all love to be straight potting balls, but if you want to move that wide around, you've got to give yourself something to work with. So yeah, good call, Lucas. It's exactly what he's going to look at doing. Oh, if he'd come out a little bit further off that left-hand rail, he could have potentially looked at slamming this in and running the white ball down to dislodge those, but I don't think he's got that option from here.
He's dislodged. Oh, he's just shot on for the 8
I don't know if he was trying to pop that clean or intentionally run off the rail first and into the black, but it looked like it could have been a big pocket. Vince pretty happy to take that one, right? 2-0 in quick succession.
Right, let's see what. Got 62 viewers at the moment.
Oh, welcome to you all. Thanks for tuning in. I definitely know how keen I am to, if I can't make these sorts of tournaments, or if I get knocked out early and I'm home before everyone else, which is often the case. It is good to keep your finger on the tab and see who's doing what. I never be one to bet against Phyl, but gee, Vince is showing some solid performances.
Yeah, well, he's made it to the finals of the doubles. Sorry, pairs, doubles. I think it's the same thing.
Yeah, no, solid performance there too. Pipped at the post in the final, but yeah. He works that white ball nicely, doesn't he? So smooth and it's not overhitting everything. It's it's a pleasure to watch. Great advertising for the straight aim system.
Is he going for the corner?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit off there. Not such the straightest aim on that shot, unfortunately. But yeah, really impressed. Didn't know, never actually spoken to Vince before this tournament. So nice to sit down and have a chat and get to know a little bit about him and his story and his product. And
well, he seems a bit of a sneak peek. He's obviously more into the snooker stuff, but he hasn't really played much of these CNZ stuff. Although he does, but not as much as he gets involved in the snooker and his personal life stuff as well. So.
Yeah. Oh, he's a pretty busy man, isn't he? He's got a lot going on, a lot on his plate, family and other jobs and passions that he's interested in as well. So, yeah, stay tuned for the release of that. It's quite an interesting listen. I'd say an interesting watch, but we are dead against the idea of videoing our podcast.
Faces for radio.
Definitely faces for radio, bodies for radio as well. But yeah, definitely showing people what he's all about. And some of his students, I suppose, for lack of a better term, have seen some very good results.
Yep, absolutely.
Too. I've not heard anyone talk negatively about the straight aim system or tool, and seems very, very beneficial. So if you're ever out there looking for a way of lifting your game, Vince would be worthy of chatting to.
So just looking at Peter's comment here, where's the latest results, please? It should be linked in the CNC Anything 8 Ball Facebook page.
Yeah, I think there's a live document going.
I think they're a bit touchy on the live document at the moment because it did have problems with them for the control table yesterday. Yeah, so probably
Yeah.
making sure that they get what the players sorted out first, and then probably live update.
Yeah, with this, as much as we've been asked over the week for results here, there, and everywhere, that's not really our focus at the moment. The focus is making sure our video's up and running. Got 2 tables showing, and got some amazing commentary coming through live and direct. So, we don't really have the time to be running around updating on results. That is on sort of the control table there to
Fantastic
put
shot
that
on the
out.
table there.
Yeah, so we're also keeping our eye on another game, which is Mia versus Jay Singh.
Yeah.
That is on our YouTube channel. The link is pinned in the comments of the game we're watching here with Vince and Phyl. What have we got? 3-0 now?
Yep.
3-0 to Vince versus Phyl. Oh, what an extraordinary gap to find. Wow. In both senses, the gap between the 4 and the black, and the gap to be on the 6.
Could head into the 4.
I'd love to see Vince on a 9-ball table. Because
interesting.
He works that white ball so well. And he's playing all the side and all the rest of it when he needs to. And great.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah, just a shame he didn't run into that a little bit fuller. No, yeah, but I'm guessing a containment shot here, or is he going to just pot it?
Just pot it. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, use the 15 to bring it out.
Didn't go.
Okay. Wow. What's Phyl going to have here in reply? Hasn't taken long to rack those first 3 frames up. Phyl feeling probably on the back foot a little bit. There's no specific shot that's begging for slowing Vince down. Maybe rolling the 11 onto the black and trying to ugly that up a little bit, but going to leave us pot on the 3. Okay. Oh yeah, a little bit of a lag there too, so I'll keep repeating myself. It's we've done our best to assure that we can perform at the highest level achievable with the gear that we're running, but we are also at the mercy of internet speeds and loading on the system. Yeah.
I know you're trying your best to try and
trying to sound technical. yeah, and all the gigawatts and the megahertz are not always in our favour, and the rain and all the rest of it creates some static and stuff.
Oh, that's just total mumbo jumbo there.
Yeah, but for someone that knows less than me, they're going to believe it, right?
Yeah, you're going to be asked to fix printers soon.
Yeah, I can't even get mine to work, let alone fix it, so don't even know where the ink goes.
And just for anyone listening, please don't ask me to fix a printer. I don't like doing printers. They don't work.
No,
they don't work for me, and I'm been in this industry for years.
So Phyl, left-hander, always has been, for the record. He's not decided to play left-handed just for this tournament. Oh, that's unfortunate. He's trying to get in front of that black to block a path to the obvious pocket. Vince has said, thank you very much. I think I can work with this. Yeah.
Yep, so Tony in the comments there, it's nothing new for the club. Had issues last time nets were held there. Yeah, I mean, we've done our best to try and fix, help the club fix their issues with the internet and stuff, but their internet is antiquated to say the least. And
yeah, well, we've bypassed being reliant on the free Wi-Fi that's available to everyone, and we've gone, a decent cut above
Yep.
that source by bringing some bits and pieces of our own in to be able to hardwire into the system and get as much of an uninterrupted signal as possible. But the free Wi-Fi still puts load on the system, right? So if you've got 100 phones or 150 odd phones in here and they're all bloody watching our stream out in the smoking area, it's going to put the load on the internet and slow our stream down. So
I went when I did my first kind of recon mission, I guess, to the Manurewa club back a couple of months ago when they asked me to kind of do the streaming. They showed me their server room, and it is like plugs just everywhere. It's just a bird's nest out there, and I don't envy the people that work on that. So why don't we just bypass the whole thing and
maybe get Starlink or something. But yeah, that's right, Tony. North Island thing, we're pretty new to the internet stuff. We've only just started getting calculators coming to this island. We were using abacuses up until only a few months ago. So, yeah, certainly in the dark ages up here, mate.
So what stage are we at? I think this is the last 32. So I said it was the last 32 a couple games ago with John Harrison's game, but that was a
64.
mistake. That was a 64,
Yeah.
and now it's the last 32. Yeah, looking at it now. Man, there's some great games going to be happening very soon. If you go to that national singles workbooks for sheets, blah blah blah, that Dave Tokarangi has put out, you can see on one of the tabs in their champ singles the kind of draw that's happening now.
Is Nick Hinger in the plate side?
No, he's right there.
Oh, is that the winner's side? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, Alex Hale there. And yeah. Down rollings. Yeah, it's good. Good to see a lot of these guys getting far.
So just looking at the results there, I see Nick Spires and Adam Lilly must have had one hell of a battle, with the end result being 5-4. Spires, whatever you want to call them. You say it how you read it, mate. But yeah, it's Nick Spires. But yeah, 5-4 win for Adam Lilly over Nick Spires. So Nick obviously giving him a pretty hard time there. Adam Lilly's been suggested as one of the favourites. He's certainly in stroke, you would say. I'll tell you what, looking at the way Vince is performing, if Vince and Adam Lilly were to ever meet, that would be a very interesting showcase.
What's the shot here? Backspin.
Oh, I think he's just going to screw it back. Yeah, easy, mate. No worries.
Oh, it was dead. Oh, watch out for the 10.
No, he's good. He's good.
It is tight.
Gee, he squeezed every millimetre out of that.
Let's take the game.
And
there
drops.
we go.
What a performance. Gee, it's not often you see Phyl not able to respond too easily. Yeah, pure class there exhibited by Vince Tate. What a really classy exhibition.
Yeah, I mean, who would have guessed that sort of performance as well? I mean, obviously Vincent Tate thinks, oh, yep, I could probably take this guy, but you know, I don't think there'd be many people saying out there that wouldn't have been a close game. At the very least.
And look, I'll tell you now, there's not one person in this room that would ever hear they're playing Phyl and think